why don't you tell us how you found out about the bowl game?
I saw it. So I was watching the college game day or bowl rankings, all that stuff, and I thought I was going to see it there first, and then I saw it on Twitter. I just got a notification that said we're going to the Frisco Classic, right? I think that's what it's called, Frisco Classic. Yeah. So then, kind of just watched along and saw it pop up on ESPN too. But yeah, I first saw it on social media, Twitter, Instagram, that area.
Okay, so you find out playing North Texas. Like, what's the first thing you do? Do you run to the website, look up their stats? Like, what do you do as a player?
No, first thing I did is I called some other players, and I was like, is what do you guys think? Like, do you guys know where we're playing yet? And then I heard it was a grass field and all this different stuff. So now it's like, we went out to a soccer field the other day and ran around on the soccer field and tried to see if it was different than running on a turf field. And I don't know. I mean, yeah, we haven't done much on actually looking up what like North Texas is and stuff like that. But that'll be this week, and we're going to start that today, and we're going to watch a little bit of film on them. But it's exciting. You know, anytime you get to play in a bowl game, it's really cool. It's exciting. It's an awesome experience. And for me, it's going to be an awesome kind of bittersweet ending to a really, really awesome 6 years here.
Yeah, just going off that, just how do you think it'll feel just this being your last game?
Yeah, I think I've said that a couple times here. I'm like, oh, this is going to be my last game. And then I get a fifth year, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be my last game. And then I get a COVID year. So it's, like I said, it's bittersweet, because this is actually it. This is the last one. So, this trip is going to be on top of the game, and this is going to be my last game. It's just going to be an opportunity. I get to create the last memories with a lot of these guys are going to be able to come back and play here, but also guys that aren't, like Sterling and Dom, and just different guys that I've been here so long with, and other guys that are taking the opportunity at the NFL. So it's bittersweet, but I'm excited because, anytime you get to take a big trip and play a good team, there's usually some pretty cool memories made along the way.
Do you feel like you still have anything left to prove and that this might be your last opportunity to do that going into next year?
Yeah, I think there's always something to prove for yourself personally, and I have those personal goals and those things that I want to do and those things I set out to do right at the beginning of the year. But I think more for me, I came in as a freshman wanting to, leave a legacy here, leave a team that is remembered in the history books, and I think this is my last opportunity to go out with a big win and a bowl win. Which is something that we haven't done here in a long time. So it's a great opportunity kind of to, write the conclusion to an awesome story that I've had here. So I'm excited about it.
Just when you talk to some of the rest of the members of the team, especially the seniors, the outgoing people, what kind of a vibe were you getting from them, after they got the news and about the approach to the game, the upcoming game, whether it's just like how excited were they?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a weight lifted off your shoulders a little bit, because we don't want our last game to be the one versus Kent. It was a fun game, and it's a lot of really, really, it was a great game versus Kent, but that's not how we want to end our career. So I think it was a big weight lifted off our shoulders because it gives us another opportunity to kind of show what we've built 6 years, what we spent 6 years building. So it's exciting, and like I said, more than anything, I think it's just another opportunity that we get to create memories with guys on a plane ride, bowl experiences, a game in a stadium that normally you don't play football in. I think it's a soccer stadium. So it's just cool experiences and opportunities with the guys that you've grown for 6 years here.
Who was actually the first teammate you reached out to when you found out the news?
I think it was Ben Kimpler. Ben Kimpler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, that's been my guy. First news I get with anything. I mean, we've lived with each other for 5 years, and now he's living by himself. He has a family and stuff. But, I didn't want to, intrude on that and maybe room with the kid. But yeah, he's always been the first guy I reach out to for anything, and vice versa. I mean, we've had such a career here and a story here together. So, yeah, that was the first guy I reached out to, and we were kind of just both in shock. Like, we made a bowl. We got one. Because, up until, 2-3 days before, we weren't sure if we were going to get one. So, it was exciting to hear, though.
When did you find out about the bowl game, and who did you talk to about it right away?
I found out about the bowl game yesterday, right when it came out. I got a chance to watch it and just kind of be, watching it live, which was pretty cool. I was actually home with my family, which was even more special. And Jack and Jalen Walker, we got a little group chat, and so I was texting back and forth with them. But, I mean, you know, just excited to have another game, another opportunity with these guys who have become so close. I mean, it's just, yeah, pretty awesome.
How important is it to get another game after the disappointment with what happened at Kent State?
You know, disappointing loss is always hard to follow up, especially when it's final, when it has finality attached to it. I mean, everybody goes through that with high school. Well, not everybody, but a big percentage of people go through that in high school where, you know, it's it and it's just a terrible taste in your mouth. You know, just being able to get a bowl game is awesome because the bowl game is all about the experience, and it's a treat, really. You know, just a way for us to all, you know, come together and realize what we've accomplished and all the hard work going into it. And yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I've only played in one, but it's definitely a fun experience.
Had you ever heard of Frisco, Texas before you found out that you were playing there?
I don't think so. I had to look it up, but I mean, my family all knew. They're like, "Oh, that's Dallas. That's Dallas." So that's I guess what I associated with it.
Just how much do you know about North Texas as a team, especially their offense?
Not much yet. Obviously, we have some time coming up to be able to scout them and figure out what they're about. But I mean, I honestly haven't heard of them. They're in a different conference. But just like I said, another opportunity. Excited for to be able to go show what we got.
Just from a player standpoint, how does it feel over the course of the career being able to travel in general, and then if you're lucky enough to be in a bowl game to get that on top of it, but getting around and traveling, getting to places maybe you wouldn't have been otherwise?
Yeah, it's definitely special. You know, getting out to Texas. I've never been to Texas. I know that a lot of guys are from around here or more East Coast. So it's definitely special to be able to travel to places you've never been. It's exciting doing it with people you love and doing it for a great reason. That's to play football.